What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve. Today we're going to react to Community Season 4, Episode 3, Conventions of Spacetime. Last week was the Halloween episode, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I do apologize. For Paranormal Parentage, I accidentally deleted all the files and I couldn't upload a real reaction video, so I had to throw up that 7-minute video, whatever that was. So I really do apologize. But if you want to see all of my full uncut reactions, head over to Patreon. I have them all up there, and some shows and movies that aren't even on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. And also, I haven't forgotten, once I hit 6,000 subs, I will be giving away a PlayStation 5. And if you hate Sony, I can make it an Xbox. Here we go. Season 4, Episode 3 in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Take that, Morgan! Good.
Wow, there are 50 years of these, huh?
Yeah, isn't it great?
We can go anywhere.
She's not interested, really. Does she really want to go?
Why does he have to wake up so early?
We need to go over the convention schedule again.
Oh my god. Just, damn, he...
Troy.
Oh my god, she swung
several
away
men
like
for the convention.
freaking Spider-Man.
Thanks.
Oh, that's funny. She got stuff everywhere for a smooth getaway. Dingle donut.
Oh, good morning, Bert. I haven't seen you in over 12 hours.
Yeah.
Troy.
I know you two are having sex. I've known for weeks.
Say something.
Why does he need to?
I love donuts.
That was a really quick intro. What was up with that?
You're right. For an Inspector Spacetime convention, no one was trying to leave you out. We just assumed you wouldn't be interested, which is why we left you out.
Because you'll ruin it.
I love how Abed is really, really honest. Oh, let's see what this convention's all about.
Now the first thing we need to do is find
That's
a booth where
messed
they take
up.
a glue-on photo.
Wait, was there a female inspector?
Yes, and everyone hates her. Not because they're sexist, because she sucks.
Well, I think it's cool. You're on your own, Al Capone.
On your own, Al Capone.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Oh, look at Abed
Am I the
growing.
only one freaked out by that?
Hey, Annie, sad news.
Other.
They closed the ski slopes. A dozen scouts got buried in an avalanche.
Jeff, why are people staring at you?
Because I've never seen a man who's had sex before.
Oh my
Right, how many
god.
do you have in your chamber?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You bear a striking resemblance to Inspector Spacetime supervillain, the Raxus.
I was gonna actually say that looks just like him.
Who's Toby?
Toby Weeks, arguably the biggest Inspector Spacetime fan in the world. We've been emailing for months.
It's crazy how they
mentioned
built this
Well, you've been too busy
freaking...
lately having sex.
Con
Besides, we talked about embracing change, so I'm expanding my social circle. There he is.
You must be Abed.
Oh, I recognize him.
Oh, before I forget, here is your check.
Toby, this is Britta.
Oh, Fräulein.
And my best friend, Troy.
Oh no.
Oh, Minerva. What a bitch.
Wait, was that the female inspector?
Not in front of Toby.
Hey,
Yo.
Are you sure Troy and Abed want us here?
Oh, they showed up anyway.
Now remember, we're just a couple of Captain Warphead fans.
Yes, I'd like to order some food.
And how many people will be dining today, Mrs. Winger?
Oh, I'm not...
Oh yeah, you are.
2.
Get that food.
Yeah, I'd like a turkey burger.
Use it to your advantage.
Yes, Mrs. Winger?
Oh no.
But are you Nigel Cuthbertson, the actor who played Thraxus?
He is not. But he's gonna say he is.
Call me Nige.
Jeff, you son of a bitch.
But when you consider what it set up,
Brilliant.
is that...
Let's go.
yeah, what about the photo?
Oh no.
That dude is trying to steal your boyfriend. Can I get a
He
refill?
is. I feel like Abed is just trying to branch out. Like, Britta and Troy spending a lot of time together.
If you love someone, set them free. And if they don't come back to you, they were never yours to begin with.
Everyone says that.
What if they get hit by a car or fall down a well? Remind me to not put you down as my emergency contact.
You really are an Inspector Spacetime fan.
Ever since I was little. I think the show's
Once
philosophy
you never lie,
poses
Jeff.
some really interesting questions about the nature of
Never, never lie.
Terribly sorry, this is slightly embarrassing. I seem to have forgotten your name.
It's Troy!
Damn.
You know it's Troy! Abed, Toby and Abed in the morning?
Troy.
That's ridiculous! I'm not psycho!
I've got your hairdryer, Mrs. Winger.
Oh, thank you, Randy, but it's not for me. It's for my husband. My husband will finally see me, not
She's
as a
really
world-famous
getting into
police
this.
detective, but as a woman.
please for me. Vow.
Normally, we don't concern ourselves with adultery,
Aw,
but everyone here thinks you're so nice. So I had to bring you down here.
they love Annie.
What the hell is going on here? Suddenly our marriage isn't worth repairing?
Oh, damn.
And your American accent isn't at all convincing.
We come all this way?
This day has turned crazy. I'm gonna go upstairs, towel off.
You went all psycho girlfriend on Abed, didn't you?
He did.
Yeah,
I love them.
I screwed up.
Okay, it happens to the best of us. I got you a present.
A quantum spin.
Yeah, it lights up or plays music or something.
She's a good girlfriend.
And I've got a spare bedroom, so you can stay as long as you like.
That all sounds great, but I don't know if I can just pick up and leave. I have life here.
Damn, he wants him to go back with him.
Neurotypicals don't have the same focus you or I have. Marriage, kids, competitive cooking shows.
Like your best friend David. And you went to me and not to your best friend in Constable for help?
Yeah, well, his wife probably deleted the email. She's a total
He's
Minerva.
lying.
David doesn't actually exist, does he?
You're mad. Nothing you've said can prove that.
Except that when we met, you said his name was Andrew.
Ooh.
Right? Guilty as charged?
Abed is a freaking genius.
But his human friends keep him grounded and invested in the world, like with me and
Now
Troy.
he's, yeah, I was just gonna say.
If I could winger you for a second. Maybe all relationships are made up of logical inspectors and emotional
Abed.
constables, and we need both.
This guy.
Toby, no, please.
What? What the heck?
Playing a game.
Oh no. No, that's not good.
Troy will find me!
Who?
You know who Troy is!
Don't take advantage of Abed.
Troy will find me.
He will, and that makes him calm.
What is a glue on anyway?
Can we stop talking about Abed?
Damn.
I'm sorry, I can't. It doesn't feel right.
I don't care about Inspector Spacetime.
Nice. I love their relationship.
Where's Abed? He's packing. He said you have a girlfriend and don't need him anymore.
You're lying.
How would you know?
Because Abed's my friend.
Yeah.
And he would have explained it to me in very clear terms. Because I get confused sometimes.
He does.
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Abed. Toby, have you ever been in a fight?
Ooh.
Oh my god, he can make a fist. That would hurt harder than a slap.
You okay?
I am.
Yeah.
You know, for the first time in my long history of being locked inside things, I knew someone would come.
And that's adorable because it calmed him down.
I've married you at least a half a dozen times. And Troy. And Zac Efron.
Does Zach get a drink thrown in his face?
I don't know. I guess I was a little hurt that you ditched me. I mean, we are friends, right?
Yep.
If we were married, you wouldn't find me flirting with another woman in a hotel bar. I wouldn't want to do because I'm
Older?
not lame.
Older, I like that.
And I have a surprise for you guys.
Really pushing me here.
That's sweet.
Do you mind if we crash this party that we already crashed?
Yeah.
It was rude of me not to invite you. I'm sorry.
Just remember,
I
Abed,
love Abed.
I did my best.
Do it.
Bow before Thoraxis!
Any excuse to take his shirt off. That's wonderful.
This is why I don't hang with you folks on the weekend.
Oh my God. They got Luke Perry.
1960. But not
All
both
right.
at once.
Where's the
Do
blonde?
you know why that is, Ensign?
There she is.
How do you know I'm not your grandmother?
Oh, come on. Does Abed? Yeah, I figured. That's so funny that that group actually took what Pierce said and actually did it. This isn't really like, this isn't ageism, but Inspector Spacetime, I highly doubt would be a show geared towards a 70-year-old man. But they literally took everything he wanted to do and put it in. I guess they figured, because America. Oh my God. This was a good episode again. I hate saying that after every episode because every episode of Community is ridiculously good. But it was fun to see Annie daydream about being married. And as I said during the episode, my question was, and I don't think they really made it explicitly clear by anything she said or looks that she gave, because she did mention that they were friends, was she just pretending to be married in general? Because I think if that was the situation I was in, I would do that too. If you're there and the room is under, Jeff's name, why not order stuff, and pretend? So yeah, I don't think it was her literally pretending to be married to Jeff because she likes Jeff, because as she said, she does that with everyone pretty much. So it's just like a fun little fantasy that she does. So I think I answered my own question, that it's just generally she was just pretending and having fun, like cosplaying being married. But I do think from stuff that I've read that she does end up with Jeff eventually. But again, this is another episode where she acknowledges that Jeff is a lot older than she is. So we'll see how that plays out. Abed figuring out that Troy and Britta, have been having sex all this time is pure Abed. He knows a lot of things. It's probably something that he doesn't even really kind of think about. Though, again, in this episode, to me, it wasn't specifically stated or not specifically stated if that was the reason that he reached out to someone else kind of to be friends for this convention. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, if I forgot the scene, but he doesn't seem to be that type of person. Abed, from what I remember, isn't the one who gets too jealous. He's the one was fine doing things on his own. He used to just kind of be a tiny bit, I don't know if spiteful is the right word, but he would just be like, all right, you could just go off and do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to be here alone, doing X, Y, or Z. So I don't remember, but I don't think that would be the reason. Like, he wasn't trying to replace Troy. And then we have Troy and Britta. I really like their relationship because they actually, I think since the beginning, they fit so well in general as actors on screen. And I could say that for everyone in the show. They've all been really good together. Their chemistry is amazing. But Troy and Britta, I think, are kind of perfect. I think Troy and Annie might have worked if they wanted to go down that route, but maybe not. But Britta, they seem to have a really honest relationship between themselves. Yes, they didn't want to let Abed know what they were doing, because they thought that could kind of break him, because we've seen him have panic attacks when things happen. Like when they do the little joke about daylight savings time, like that breaks Abed. He doesn't understand it and he has a breakdown over daylight savings time. So they figure, let's just be safe and not tell him. And that opening scene was amazing, by the way. And I feel like this show is something where that might have been a callback to something that I don't know. But Britta going through the window and out you know, flipping and changing, getting the friggin' donuts to make it look like she just got there was great. But then again, also great that Abed's like, I know you guys are doing it, and Abed doesn't really care. You know, he doesn't kind of say, oh, why are you guys lying to me? Like, I feel like Abed is very aware of why they might not have told him, and that's pretty cool. I'm still kind of confused, again, seeing as this is the first time I'm watching and reacting to it, so I understand I'm talking while the show is going on, but I believe his name was Toby. What his deal was, they kind of made him out to be like one of those scammers, like those princes. Oh, I'm a prince, I have all this money, just send me information. And he turns out that he is a real person, but I'm guessing he wanted to date Abed. I think that's what was going on because he kind of said it, but I don't know. But to go through like all of that rigmarole just to do that, like to kind of trick him into it. And then I feel like if you wanted, if that's what you wanted, you probably shouldn't be that rude to his best friend just because you think you two are like the smartest people there. That usually doesn't work in real life too. If you're trying to like date someone and you're shitty to their best friends, they're probably not going to like you very much. It was really, really cool and really good Abed growth that he didn't have a super panic attack when he was stuck in the phone booth, because he kind of calmed down and realized he knew Troy was going to get there. Like he knew it. And we all knew that he wasn't going to be in there for long, and Troy would get there. So I really appreciated how he was panicking a little bit, and Toby was kind of banking on him, like he said, having an attack to kind of manipulate him and almost probably kidnap him. But he stayed calm, and Troy got there, and that was amazing. Jeff being Jeff, he's a crazy boy, crazy old Jeff, trying to pretend that he was that famous supervillain from Inspector Spacetime. It's just funny because I feel like he doesn't need to do that. He's like a handsome guy. He already has confidence. And this beautiful woman comes up to him. Yeah, one, because she thinks it's him. But I kind of feel like she thought he was hot anyway. So it's kind of funny. You could say, oh, Jeff got his comeuppance from lying. And I'm not saying this in like a mean way, but even if you're being playful and you lie to try to manipulate someone into liking you and potentially going to bed with you, that's not a great thing. So I'm kind of glad that it got interrupted, and Annie's acting was spot on. Like she really was 100% into being a wife, and it was amazing. The bellhop, like really feeling bad for her and stating that we had to show you this because everybody loves you. Like Annie is the sweetest. So it's kind of funny that everyone took to her and really, really liked her in the hotel and needed to show her the truth. So that was really neat. Convention of Spacetime was a really cool episode. I guess, again, technically maybe a bottle episode and sort of like a one-off because it doesn't obviously take place in the group. I really wish somehow the Dean would have showed up, because another great place for him to be, somewhere where people dress up. And who in this show is the best with wardrobe and outfits and dressing up? The Dean. But I don't know how they would have wrote it in that he actually got there, besides saying, oh, he's like a closet Inspector Spacetime fan or something. That would have been really neat. I would have liked that. But yeah, any episode where the Dean doesn't show up is kind of sad to me because I love the Dean. I think everyone does. Speaking of the Dean, I haven't forgotten. I have to do all of the Dean's outfits season 2, so I'll work on that when I have some time. But again, another amazing, hilarious episode. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out, but I'm sure I did. But anyway, season 4, episode 3. What did you all think of this episode? Again, a season that a lot of people have told me isn't the greatest. To me, just had three bangers in a row. Like these, to me, were really good episodes. And I don't know if a lot of people just are super duper fans of Dan Harmon, that once he left, they kind of maybe, and I'm trying not to say this in like a negative way, maybe some kind of tricked themselves into thinking season 4 wasn't that good, or maybe it goes downhill. but I have like no skin in the game here with creators, even though I've seen that Dan Harmon is a great creator because I love the first 3 seasons. But so far this season is starting off really well. But you guys let me know in the comments below. So what did you think of this episode? What did you think of my reaction? Once again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace, guys.